What's up with the connection? Looks like something's interfering with the transmission. Or... Great. You guys again. And I take it you're the leader? I ran into a little friend of yours tonight, hanging out with your G22 buddies. She's quite the little firecracker, although she doesn't talk much. Well, except with those pistols of hers.
That would be my bodyguard, sis. And I know you spared her life. That's why I'm calling.
I didn't want to fight her. I was only there for Lazo. But she didn't give me much choice.
It was under my orders, Mike. But I didn't realize you would be there. Else, I would have instructed sis to behave differently.
So should I ask what G22 is doing in Moscow? You guys sure seem to get around.
It's a rather long answer, Mike. One I'd like to discuss more, if you'd be up for it.
Is your bodyguard invited? If so, I'll need body armor.
I'm afraid it's required she be present. We're not supposed to be apart. It's how G22 operates in the field. But like you, I tend to bend the rules for the sake of the greater good. I'll leave the choice up to you, but I can't wait long. If you want to discuss your future, then meet me at the following coordinates. It isn't far. And come alone.
Alright. But I better not be walking into an ambush. And tell Sis to keep her distance.
I will do so. I will not wait long, Mike. So if you want to speak to me, you'll have to do it soon.
Level up. The standard 10 AP. The choice is either maxing pistols at this point, giving us improved critical hit and pistol proficiency, which is flat more accuracy. Possibly improving stealth a bit, which will get us more evasion, which is always nice. It saved our life more than once. And maybe jump attack. Press B while sprinting to perform a jumping knee strike, which is pretty strong actually. Oops, wrong one. Eventually we want to get all of them, of course, but for now... Wait, how are we on sabotage? Now we need to go all the way up to... let's see. Just the one that I got first. Break and entering basic, which is the really handy thing to get. You need to go all the way up until this to get master. We, however, definitely want to get more into pistols, possibly. It's already doing pretty well. I'm going to put one in stealth for the evasion, and then the jump attack. Seems nice. So I'm meeting with this Albatross guy. Just check the computer first. Digging up a little bit on the agents in Saudi Arabia. Definitely Parker. Grigori... Well, we read this already, I seem to remember. We have yet to make a lot more money. We have 92,000, but maybe there's something we can sell. The old pistol is 10 grand. Compared to the way... that honestly seems better. Yes, one less damage and accuracy, but a lot more of everything. We should equip that. Let's do that. Yeah, definitely. Now, possibly we can sell the Ritter Group and then for something... Yeah, I figure, yeah, that's only 2k. Selling that one, then we don't need the... That sounds like a Mark III. Again, we're not exchanging this one for a silencer, that's always important. One more recoil, a little bit less stability, but ammunition? I don't really notice us needing ammunition a lot. We have a laser work and we have advanced, so... Alright. Can sell these. Shotguns, not likely to be used. These are the gold-plated ARs. 40k. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell these. That's a lot of money. And those as well. I don't see myself using anything but the pistol for quite a while. In fact, we can even sell the old up armor. These ones... Yeah, there's a lot of money, just sell them. And possibly even those ones. Now we can possibly buy the better armor. Advanced stealth. Oh yeah. There we go. Missions, contact Albatross, definitely. More information on Albatross and more information on Sis. Also, we have more stuff on the weapon shipments. Let's get the rest of those. Info on VCI. Sniper rifle dead drop. Could be useful. And whereabouts of hidden cache. Sounds like a plan. Let's find out more about Albatross and Sis then. Individual Albatross. Codename Albatross. Former CIA analyst to fake his own death. Surgically altered his face and fingerprints. Well, okay. How a low-ranking non-violent analyst would turn up leading a cell of the covert G22 organization is even more difficult to understand. He rarely becomes involved. He has his bodyguard Sis. Exact relationship between the two is unknown. Where is Sis? Here. Interpol records. Isolated when a computer virus attack, blah blah blah. 2 revolvers. She's marksman, but she does need to reload. Well, it's unlikely that we'll have to fight her again. But you never know. Let's make sure we're equipped with the new armor, because hell yeah. Or just some clothing. No, here we go. Proper stealth armor. Let's make sure we have printed circuitry and ability cooldown rates. We don't have any armor out for that one. Actually, you might be able to find something in the clearinghouse specifically. This is... Why are they comparing? We should have another spot, I think. Holy crap, that's expensive. Yeah, all of this is pretty expensive. Didn't increase recoil control, though. Which might be something. That increases the strike damage, which is nice for melee. Less ammunition. Let's get that one. Equip him. And we should be ready to go talk to this Albatross. And G22. There we go. Contact Albatross. Let's have a chat. Hello, Sis.
Beautiful night. Let's not ruin it by shooting each other.
It's all right, Sis. Hello, Mike. No trouble finding the place, I hope.
You wanted to meet face to face. Why?
I wanted to talk about you and the organization I represent. You spared Sis's life. For that, you have my thanks.
I have something of hers. Here.
Did she give that to you? I see. The locket is a childhood memento. Perhaps those days are gone. Regardless, thank you for sparing her life. The gratitude comes from both of us, it seems.
According to what I've been able to dig up on you two, she's your bodyguard. If anyone should be saving someone's life, it's her.
That is correct.
Intel suggests she's an orphan. That you're not related.
I see you've accessed Interpol records, Agent Thorton. I thought I'd wipe those clean.
I'm thorough. But if she's your bodyguard, why did you send her to Laszlo's yacht? Isn't she supposed to be protecting you? She could have been killed, you know. That's no way to treat someone you care about. And no way to treat a child.
Sis would not be here today if not for me, Agent Thorton. The world is cruel in many respects. And every day we survive, we have gambled against death and won. And the locket she gave you. Perhaps Sis is not a child anymore. To throw away childhood mementos so carelessly.
That locket? It's not a childhood memento.
Excuse me?
The locket. It depicts St. George and the dragon. According to the legend, townsfolk fed their children to the dragon out of fear to prevent its wrath. Eventually, the king agreed to feed his own daughter to the beast.
I'm not sure I like the implication, Agent Thorton.
I wasn't aware there was one. I'm guessing only she knows how St. George factors in. But I'm wondering who G22 is in the story, and who you are. I'm sure Sis could clear it up. If she wanted to tell us, that is.
She can't.
Can't? Or won't?
She's a mute. Let's walk. Sis will make sure we're not interrupted.
Alright. So, what did you want to talk about?
I know to all outward appearances you're a rogue agent. I also know about Alpha Protocol, and in your case, it's being used for its intended purpose.
Wasn't my choice, really. One of my associates made the decision for me.
I disagree. You had other options, I'm sure. Did enacting Alpha Protocol change your mission?
No.
Then you should be proud of your accomplishment.
What accomplishment?
It's not often that one gets to turn the tools of their own government against them, and for the right reasons. And Alpha Protocol? It is a powerful tool.
Between Halbeck and you, I'm beginning to feel like everyone knows about Alpha Protocol.
It may seem that way. I'd argue you're simply traveling in a smaller circle here, on the fringe of international politics.
I don't know what you want, Albatross. G22's agenda? Doesn't seem like you have one.
No. We have aspirations, as does any government. But we believe that agendas are accomplished by careful study and observation. If the status quo is disrupted, it makes predicting triggers and events more difficult.
You sound like one of the analysts of Alpha Protocol I know.
Alpha Protocol has always had someone in that role. It helps them function as intended, no matter what iteration of the program. It's an odd thing. A government-sponsored program whose purpose is to prevent being policed by its own government. Now, what kind of foundation is that for a country?
I guess you have to trust your country and act in its best interests.
Do you trust your country?
I do. I believe in the mission.
I propose we become allies.
What, I become a member of G22?
No. I propose we cooperate. You will find that as extensive as Alpha Protocol's leftover safe houses and gadgets are, well, G22 has access to much more.
And the price?
Let us say I owe you. You've already paid me, in the only currency I value. What do you say?
All right. I need all the friends I can get. And for some reason, I trust you.
You won't regret it, Mike. We're out of time, I'm afraid. Thank you for listening to me, Mike. I know you have a great deal of work ahead of you.
Albatross, I need to know something.
Yes. What?
This business with Halbeck. I can still prevent it, right? There's a way to stop them. This isn't going to end well, is it?
Mike. It never does.
Well, I like them. I like them both, but well, I gotta be careful about who I trust. But G22 on my side seems like a much better idea than having them as my enemy. And saving Sis's life seemed to be a good decision. This means we have more stuff to possibly buy. And, well, perhaps we should have waited. But let's take a look. Access to the black market channel and clearinghouse, excellent. Stuff on Parker. Born in South Dakota. And his, okay, interesting. Joined CIA, good analyst. Parker has a family. Survived by a daughter, well, we know who that is, so. Dropped all communications. Alpha Protocol. Working on projects sounded easy. And yes. Black Ops for decades. Desert Spear. Seems weird that he was involved. All records of his involvement is gone. Well, yeah. The guy's dangerous, we know that much. Grigori, this one is still marked as unread for some reason. Well, whatever. It's got a Hamilton. That looks quite good. Not losing that much recoil and stability. The Razor is, well, a lot of ammunition. Oh, there we go. The mother of all guns. Samael Seraphim. Has a cool name too while we're at it. That's gonna be a while before we can afford that though, I'm afraid. Anything decent armor-wise? Nah. Alright. Time to check out these weapons shipments. Got a lot of intel here. Let's see what we can do.